Hey guys, if this video helps you out after watching it, please smash the special thanks button. That really helps support the channel. If you don't see the special thanks button, I think it's because you're not a subscriber, so please subscribe. Okay, let's get to that info that you need. Okay guys, so we had a misfire on this cylinder. We pulled the plug back out. The plugs have been replaced, the distributor has been checked, the wire has been checked, it has continuity across it. I wanted to find out what was going on internally inside the engine. So we got this little Borescope here. I believe it's pronounced KAiWEETS, and I just want to give you a rundown on how this thing works. I don't exactly know yet, however, we do have somebody here that does, so he is going to show me how to use it, and then we're going to use it to try to figure out what's going on with this cylinder. Okay, so here it is. This thing looks really nice too, by the way. And it came with these little optional pieces. I'll show you what those are as we get into it. But can you show us or explain how to set it up?
Yeah, so right from the get-go, to start it, it has an internal battery. You charge it just like your phone or something, so you don't have to put batteries in it.
Sweet.
So you just hold the power button on the far right here, and she'll power up. Now, from there, say you just now purchased it, you probably want to get all your information set up in this thing. So on the second button here on the right is your settings. Now, this will show you all the information about the Borescope, but you can go down here to language setting. Obviously, I'm on English. You can go down to date tag. This way, on your recording, you see the date tag there when you make a photo or a video.
Oh, okay.
So you can have that on or off. Then you can go down to your time settings, set it up for your time zone, stuff like that. It shows you your memory. So this one shows 29 gigabytes. On the side here, it actually has a little slot for an SD card. It comes with that 29 gigabyte SD card, but you could go get your own if you need more memory.
It's 29 gigabytes?
29.1 is how much space we have right now. Yeah.
That's great.
And then they give you the option to reset the system and everything, but just go through there.
So if you max it out, you can either
exactly.
upload or delete and add more items.
Yeah, so actually from right here, this is your charging port, and the USB can just plug into your PC, and you can take all the items on here
and upload them to your PC.
Upload them there, and then clear it off of this, and you still have the 39 gigabytes.
I'll be darned.
So,
okay.
To you there. So then we'll just go back to the main menu here, and then show you guys how we're using it.
So I know when I was reading through that, it said that it had a 1080 pixel HD clear camera.
Yeah, so you can go in here and reset your settings as well, but it starts off as 1080p. It is pretty clear. Now there are some focus, you want to have your focus right. So I believe the focus was 2 to 10 centimeters is where you want to have it.
Oh, that's the camera's optimal focus distance.
Yeah, exactly. So once we get a little closer, you can see how the resolution really clears up.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
As you were saying, we had this issue with the cylinder, so I'll go ahead and stick it down inside. And
that's
show you
what I'm more
how it
curious about. What's going on inside that cylinder?
So, I guess I didn't show you that. The light, you got 3 options for your light here as well. Brightness. So 1, 2, 3, and it turns off. The first one's the brightest. The last one's the lowest.
Why is it stuck in that left position? Is that movable?
This is movable, yes. So this little knob here, once you have it down inside the cylinder.
That is great.
And you can move it either way. You just manipulate it with both your hands and this knob.
I'll be darned. All right. Okay, let's check out that cylinder. If you guys want one of these, I'll put a link in the description below. Oh, there it is right there. There it is. That's where our fuel's going through. That's why we have fuel in the oil right there and a misfire on this cylinder.
So I was telling you about the resolution there, but the really cool thing is once we have it in there and set up, I can go ahead and pause it, and we can just look at it, and I can move it around, and I can press play again. Or if I want to zoom in, this button right here zooms in. So you want to get a little closer.
Kidding.
Can you zoom back out?
Can you go over to where the damage is there and zoom in?
Yeah, let's see if we can kind of angle this over there.
Wow.
And then just zoom right up to it.
Look at that. Look at that, guys.
That's crazy. And then another cool feature here on the opposite side, you can actually just flip it if you want to invert it, 180.
Really?
Sometimes you get stuck in little positions. It's better to just invert it for your view. But yeah. Another cool little feature there.
I'll be darned. Okay, can we talk for a second about what these little pieces are? I set a bolt here and I wanted to know how strong, because one of those I noticed was a magnet.
Yeah, so there's a few different pieces in here. One's a protective lens, and then the other are just a couple little accessories that you can utilize. So this one is probably one of the coolest, I think. It's a little hook, so you still have the visibility on the camera. Here you can see on the screen there, and then you can put it in there. You need to move it around to hook it, whatever, you pull it out. Pretty neat.
Okay.
So that's the first one. Another one is this little mirror. So it reflects.
Oh, it reflects sideways. Oh, hey, that plug. We thought the threads were stripped.
That's true.
Will we see that?
I bet we could get right on that. Oh, let me put my light back on.
You thought it was the spark plug, but if we can confirm that
once
the
I got
threads...
the plug out though, the plug looked just fine. So look at that. We're right
Wow.
on the threads.
I'll be darned. That's
That is
great.
pretty neat.
That is great. Okay.
So that's another option. And then
You said there was one more.
yeah, one more after that. This one's pretty cool. This is a magnet. So
Okay, that's the one I set the bolt there to see, is it strong enough to pick up that bolt? I don't want to drop it in the cylinder just in case. I wanted to test that first.
So yeah, on your screen, if I turn the light off, it's probably a little better. You can still see all around what you need to get to.
Oh,
So we have a little bolt that we put here, and look on the screen there, I can kind of move
you
myself
can see the
towards it.
bolt. Okay.
Let's see.
Is it
Picks it
strong
right
enough
up.
to pick it? It is. And most of the times it'll either be something smaller or a small nut or something. That's
Test it on
great.
10 millimeter, huh?
That's great.
That's pretty cool.
Cool, cool. All right, and this rotates? The back on this rotates?
Yeah, this does rotate.
That one seems to be
Yeah,
tighter
this one's pretty
sticking.
tight. Let me.
That's okay, as long as it rotates. And then the other, this is our cord, and that's about
It
it.
comes with your instruction manual here, several different languages. The first 8 pages is the English option.
Let's just zoom
And
into it.
just-
Start with the first one, just in case somebody buys this and loses it. Go ahead, they can pause it. Flip the page. We'll just view each page. All right, flip the page. And then if we lose this too, we can go back to this video and just zoom in or pause, etc.
And then we're in German over here.
Okay, good enough for us then. That way we can always go back as well.
Absolutely.
So now we know what's wrong with this Jeep. That worked out. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know we're gonna enjoy this. If you do want one, like I said, we're gonna put a link in the description below. This thing is just cool.
I actually forgot to show you one thing, Brian. So right here is your recording option. This thing has memory, like we were talking about, so you can save
Right.
photos and videos.
Oh.
So if you just do one simple press down,
Okay.
you snap a photo.
Oh,
If you hold it,
you're videoing.
you enter video recording.
This thing just doesn't stop.
And then you can run over the far left button here, the M. It takes you to your photos. Now I'm moving right now. That's our old photo that we just snapped.
Great.
And you can scroll up and down through them. Once you reach these photos, like we were talking about earlier, if you reach capacity, just hit your settings button.
Upload them or delete what you don't want.
Exactly.
And open up some more
Simple
space.
as that.
And again, what was the, how much gigabytes?
29 gigabytes. it
29
comes with.
gigabytes. That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot. So cool. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We definitely needed it. Done figured out the issue there. That head's going to come off, I guess. So I really appreciate you watching. Please click like. Please click subscribe. Click on my name underneath this video for all my other how-to videos. And as always, guys, enjoy.